Hi, this is Steve from Signature Garden Services quoting Cherie Balfe at 13 Arinya Street, Wurtulla, for some work to be done in the backyard, in the garden areas. So everything that's discussed in this quote is included in the quote, and we'll start with the synthetic grass that's here. The synthetic grass is, while it's okay, there are higher grades of synthetic grass that can be purchased and installed, and I'll specify in the written component of the quote the exact turf and the pile thickness. I'm going to try something new that I've been reading about and wanting to do on a property that I'm building at the moment. Normally I would install synthetic grass here, and I know the job very well, but with the beagle, with the dog, and likewise at my property with my dog, I want to ensure and do everything I can for the wee that the dogs do on the grass. And there are some things that I can propose that I have been reading will work very well. It's like a bead rather than infill sand. Normally we do infill sand. Well, infill sand doesn't get done a lot these days. People are shied away from it because it does drive up the cost, and people don't really see the value of it. But infill sand gets bristled in. It gets we use a machine to get the sand into the fibers of the grass, and that helps with fire resistance, helps the backing resist UV, and the main reason is it makes the fibers stand up more than so the look these days like this, that look, it's become sort of commonplace and accepted, but it doesn't necessarily look like grass, because grass grows a little bit different. It grows up a bit. So, and why I'm mentioning all of this is because there is an infill that can be put in that is actually good for dogs, so that the smell is not as pronounced. So I'm going to look into that, and I'll specify that in the quote. So with that said, when we do the preparation that we need to do in here, down in this zone through here, roots have gotten in various places. I can see from next door the tree is now gone. So we need to remove the offending roots, which have probably brought soil up to the top level, excavate all through there, put in the right material once again, and then use a plate compactor and recompact all of this so that it's back to perfectly flat, which is how it was originally. We'll fix up areas over here with that the dog has created, etc. And yeah, at the end of it, it'll be a quality installation that we use, galvanized steel anchors, etc. And I don't want to come back. We always do great work. So this job would get the proper foundations done before we lay the grass. So with that said, the next component would be the back wall along here. So we're going to remove the garden edge is fine. It's quite solid and been done fairly well. I do notice that over here it has lifted though because of the roots. So we need to get these tiles out. I can see one of them's cracked actually on the top just here, and there isn't. We might just put that down the end where it's less visible, but these would need to be taken out and reset before we reconstruct the garden. The rest of it's quite solid, I've come to see, and doing well. Well, actually, having said that, no, let's not worry about there per se, because what we're going to do, it's just going to drive the cost up. What we're going to do is install every say 800, we're going to put a Xanadu plant. So there's going to be, it's about 13 and a bit, about 13 meters. So it'll probably be in the order of about 15 Xanadu plants will go in. Xanadu, just have a look, type in Xanadu X Xanadu hedge, and you'll see how it looks. And it will grow up to about this height here and out over the grass, which is fine because it's not real grass. Don't have to worry about shade or anything like that. And it will create a gorgeous soft hedge along there, which will look stunning once it's grown. You can do pots in here at some stage. Maybe you want to source them yourself. I think mainly at the moment I'll quote you on the grass that's here and doing the Xanadu, and that's certainly going to be a step forward in the right direction. So yeah, that's basically it. We'll finish off with some mulch, obviously, into where the Xanadu are. That will insulate the soil and stop weeds, and then just water them in. And they're very hardy, and they're good in both shade. So when the sun's lower in winter, this is quite shady, and then this is full sun obviously in summer. So in terms of plant selection, and the Xanadu will perform very well, and there's not a heck of a lot that you need to do at all to them. They'll just grow and be, and it doesn't matter if you neglect them, they'll continue to look good. Yeah, so Steve from Signature Garden Services. Yeah, we always strive to do quality work. This job would be no exception. Check out our Google reviews, and yeah, look forward to doing it for you. Cheers.